Ram Sarvebhyah. I'm just setting up something. We'll start in a minute.
Gururev gatir gurumev bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guroh paramam shishurasmi guroh matirasti guroh mama pahi guroh.
Ram Sarvebhyah. Namo Namaha. Suprabhatam. Sanskritam kathamasti. Sanskritam sulabhamasti. Kimartham Samskrita bhasha sarala bhasha. Ataha vayam sarvepi avashyam Sanskritam pathamaha. By bowing down at the lotus feet of our entire Guru Parampara, let us begin our learning journey. We shall quickly revise some of the Shabda Roopani and Dhaatu Roopani that we had learned over previous weeks. I request the students to raise your hands so that I can call out your name. Renuka Bhagini, can you please read out the Tapas Shabda?
Sakarantaha napunsakalingaha tapas shabdaha tapah tapasi tapansi he tapah he tapasi he tapansi tapah tapasi tapansi tapasa tapebhyam tapobihi tapase tapobhyam tapobhyam tapase tapobhyam tapobhyah tapasah tapobhyam tapobhyah tapasah tapasoh tapasam tapasi tapasoh tapasu.
Uttamam, dhanyavadaha. Again, while pronunciation, again here, tapansi is something like most of the Hindi speakers would say. Tapansi is also the right way to pronounce. Okay, please practice and revise this Shabda. We shall now also look at some of the dhatus that we had seen in our previous class. Venkat Subbaya Mahodaya, can you please read out the forms?
Namo Namaha. Bhu sattayam bhu dhatuhu bhavishyat kalaha lrt lakaraha bhavishyati bhavishyataha bhavishyanti. Prathama Purusha. Bhavishyasi bhavishyataha bhavishyatha. Madhyama Purusha. Bhavishyami bhavishyavaha bhavishyamaha. Uttama Purusha.
Uttamam, can you please make one sentence in using any of the words?
Vartamana kale sarvepi वर्तमान काले सर्वेपि जनाः संस्कृतं संभाषणं कर्तुं
Bhavishyanti. Uttamam. Okay. Agami kale. Vartamana kale is the current time. At the current time. Samskritadhyanam kartum athava sambhashanam kartum bhavishyanti. Siddhaha bhavishyanti. We can add so that it will be a complete sentence. But a very good try, I would say. So the intent of the sentence is in these times, most all the people will be able to converse in Sanskritam, or they will be capable of conversing in Sanskritam. Something that was kind of the sentence that you came up with. Uttamam asti. Dhanyavadaha. So any simple sentences on this would be something like Shvaha pathasala bhavishyati, or similarly Shvaha kakshartham viramaha bhavishyati, etc. So it can be anything which is in future. It can be after an hour or tomorrow or next week, etc. And it can be anything. So this is for the bhavishyat kalaha. So it can be anything. Similarly, for other dhatus, Mama mitram Apanam Gamishyati. My friend will go to the shop. Apanam Gamishyati, etc. So we can use like that. So and then similarly, Chhatraha Sayankale Patishyati. So the student will read in the evening. Okay. So something like this we can make use of in this lit lakaraha. Uttamam agre saramaha. Padma Bhagini, can you please read out the forms?
सेव धातुः भविष्यत् कालः लृट् लकारः सेविष्यते सेविष्येते सेविष्यन्ते सेविष्यसे सेविष्येथे सेविष्यद्वे सेविष्ये सेविष्यावहे सेविष्यामहे.
Uttamam, please make one sentence.
Okay, I'm not good at this. Okay.
It's okay. Only when we try, we'll be able to.
So if I take the Uttama Purusha, it can be Aham, Avam, Vayam, any of that we can use in this. Aham,
that's right.
Like Guruji, for Guru, what do I would say? Sevishyamahe. Vayam.
Gurum, we serve to. Okay, so Gurum, you can
Aham Gurum Sevishyamahe.
Very good. Okay.
Or Aham Gurum Sevishye.
Very good. Both sentences are correct. So you can also add more like adjectives or something like that. Say Vayam Jagat Gurun Sevishyamahe. We will all serve the Jagat Guru. Something like that.
Or you can put the time for it. Sayankale is.
Sayankale Athva. Yeah, you can also say be giving a context. So next week I will go to Sringeri. Okay, and then there I will serve the Jagat Gurus. So Agami Saptahe Aham Jagat Gurun Sevish Aham Jagat Gurun Sevishye, or Vayam Jagat Gurun Sevishyamahe, etc. So that way we can build a small context to it, and then we can tell like
expand the sentence. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you. Dhanyavada.
Sure. Dhanyavadaha. Okay, we will go to the next one. Aditi.
राम राम राम
Ram Ram Ram.
लव धातुः भविष्यत् कालः लुट् लकारः लप्स्यते लप्स्येथे लप्स्यन्ते लप्स्यसे लप्स्येथे लप्स्यद्वे लप्स्ये लप्स्यावहे लप्स्यामहे.
Uttamam, please can you make a sentence? So this is to obtain. Okay, we shall obtain, something like that. That is the meaning of this. You can also remember the sentence from the lesson Balako Dhruvaha as well, where he says Aham piturankam lapsye. I shall obtain my father's lap. So that is what he would say in that sentence. Similarly, you can think about you can study well and you can get good marks. So I'm just giving you some clues so that you can come up with a sentence. Or you can say you can work and get money. So anything, any so because this is labha dhatu is to obtain, to prapto, to get it, to get or something.
Okay. Aham
Okay, aham you have used, so it will be lapsye. So now think about one object. What will you get? What will you gain? You can also say I can get knowledge. So which is jnanam.
aham jnanam lapsyase.
Lapsye.
Lapsye.
Aham. Yeah, because we are using aham, that is the Uttama Purusha. So Asmat Shabda is always associated with the Uttama Purusha. Yushmat Shabda is always associated with the Madhyama Purusha. Tvam lapsyase. Okay, how will can you now try to tell the basic sentences with one of the pronoun? Okay, like Saha lapsyate, Tau lapsyate, Te lapsyante, and then similarly Madhyama Purusha and Uttama Purusha. Can you just tell the basic sentence just with one pronoun and the Kriya Padam?
Tam tam lapsyase.
Tvam lapsyase. Yes, very good.
Yuvam lapsyate.
Very good.
Yuyam lapsyadve.
Very good. Aham.
Aham lapsye. Avam lapsyavahe. Vayam lapsyamahe.
Very good. So, dhanyawadaha.
Dhanyawad.
Yes, that way we can actually practice all of the kriya padas. So please do remember this. Whenever you come across any kriya pada, first is to learn the forms. Okay, learn all the 9 forms. That is all the 3 purushas and 3 vachanas, the pronunciation of these words accurately. And the next step is to add a pronoun to it so that we'll be able to use it in a sentence. So Ramaha lapsyate. Ramaha Sitam lapsyate. So Rama will get Sita. Okay. Similarly, Ramaha lapsyate. So first is a basic sentence where there is a kartrapadam and then the kriyapadam. Saha lapsyate is also very simple and we can directly use it. Or Krishnaha lapsyate. Use any one common noun for that. Otherwise, you can also say sa lapsyate, tat lapsyate. Tat is, for example, I'm talking about a mitram, a friend. Mitram lapsyate, tat mitram lapsyate, etc. Okay. Now the next step in this is to add one more word. If you ask a question, kim lapsyate, what will he get? Or saha kim lapsyate, if you ask a question, then you can say saha jnanam lapsyate, saha buddhim lapsyate, saha dhanam lapsyate. Anything you can think of anything, and then you can say pustakam lapsyate, he will get a book. It can be anything, right? So then now you can add one more word to it. So when will he get? Maybe next week, next year, etc. Okay. So agrima samvatsare, that is the next year. Okay. Agrima varshe saha karyam lapsyate, he will get a job in the next year because he is studying currently. So that is our imagination and the creativity in which, like, how we will be able to frame or compose new sentences in Sanskritam. So this is very, very important. So only when you practice, only when you take up one kriya padam and try to make, say, for each one word, if you can make one sentence and then start expanding it further, only then you'll enjoy this and you'll be able to write on your own in Sanskrit. So please do practice this. Okay.